Now, everyone most definitely has gotten nervous one time or another in their life, but what do you do to get over your nerves? Do you picture everyone naked around you? Do you chew your fingernails? Because the reason why I'm bringing this up is there is one weird thing that people are doing when they get nervous. Thank you, Jamie, for joining us. Anyway, Emily, have you done anything?
Ever been nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been nervous, but when I'm nervous, I just imagine I hate public speaking. I hate doing radio knowing that people are listening to me at home. So I just think about the failures of everyone who's judging me whenever I'm nervous. I'm like, yeah, I may mess up and I may be judged, but their marriage is probably failing. They're probably a terrible person. They probably failed a math test in first grade.
He works a 9 to 5 and he's a raging alcoholic who beats his wife.
Yeah, you're in a loveless marriage. That's not my problem if you're judging me.
Getting your mistress pregnant.
Wow. Yeah, I just think about the failures of other people. I'm like, yeah, you probably are in debt. That's your problem. I might be in debt too, but you can't judge me about it.
But the IRS is not coming after me. They're coming after you.
Yeah, you just think about how everyone has failed. You're just yeah, these people have definitely messed up worse than me somehow. Because it's just people are scary. You just gotta think about how terrible they probably are, and then you're why am I letting a terrible person judge me?
That's crazy, man.
I got it.
No. Jamie.
Yeah.
What is something that has gotten you nervous one time or another? Because
got me nervous, or I have a habit of
got you nervous?
What?
That wasn't the.
Yeah.
The question's what do you do when you're nervous?
Dead.
No, it definitely has gotten nervous one time or another in their life.
No, that wasn't the question.
Yes, it was.
Dead.
It's what do you do to calm your nerves when you are nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, whatever. That was an example I gave, but whatever.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
Dead.
So wait, which question am I answering?
Just go for it.
Okay, I guess something that I do when I am nervous is I tend to change my outfit 50 times. For some reason, I will put on an outfit. Today, I'll put on this outfit, and then later on, I'll change my outfit. On a daily basis, I think I change my outfit of a minimum of 3 times a day.
Yeah.
How do you have that many clothes?
I don't know.
Not even that. Where do you find the time? What?
So I'll go home during the morning show, right? I'll put on clothes because it's colder in the day, in the morning.
Yeah.
Then I'll go home, and then I'll change my clothes into pajamas. Then I'll chill for a bit. Then I'll go home, at home, before I go to work, I'll go and put on maybe a different set of clothing because maybe it'll be warmer out. And then after that, I either put on a different type of clothing or I put on pajamas again. And sometimes it's different pajamas.
I was imagining you just getting changed in your car.
Oh, no.
That's risky.
Sometimes I'll even put on the same outfit as earlier in the morning, or maybe I'll change it up again. So I'm always using different clothes all the time.
I can't imagine your laundry load.
Oh,
bro.
my God.
Why do you think my parents hate me? Because I am also very bad at doing laundry.
Oh, God.
So I have probably 2 to 3 weeks worth of clothes I need to wash, but it's okay. I did some last night. Are you proud of me?
No.
Really.
Okay, I tried.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've gone 2 months without doing laundry, so.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I think the difference is that I have the washer and everything there. It's
I go to an actual laundry place. Sorry, not all of us got that moolah to be having their own washer and dryer.
I mean, it was just built into the house. So
They're not built into the house.
they have the areas where you can install them. Yeah, you need the piping for it.
Yeah, you don't just plug them in and go for it.
They're not they're not like a fan. You plug it in and it works.
Never seen the cleaning videos? Those are so satisfying.
They're so gross.
It's gross, but it's satisfying at the end.
You mean you mean appliances don't just plug in and work? You have to set them up.
It's not like a blender?
Yeah, you got to really set them up.
Homeowners 101, Linda.
Yeah, you got to really make sure that the pipes are there, and then if something doesn't work, you got to fix it. It's a whole big ordeal, but I change my outfit 50 times, and I also sometimes pace a lot when I'm nervous too, and I talk really fast. Faster than normal.
Wow, you must look like a lunatic.
I do.
Yeah.
And I try and call people to like calm me down. Maybe I'll be like, oh, instead of like talking to myself, I'll talk to somebody else to not sound as crazy. But on the other side, they're like, what the hell is going on? Because all they hear is me closing closet doors, me walking around, talking really fast. And they're like, this is a nut job. So that's what I do when I'm
Nurse,
nervous.
she's over here.
Yeah. Well, that's lovely.
What do you do when you're nervous, huh, Addison?
Oh, when I'm nervous, I like to think of mass catastrophe.
Such as...
Yellowstone blowing up, a massive tsunami that wipes out the East Coast.
So you're nervous all the time then, because you were talking about that like all day.
Yeah, not that I'm nervous about it, just more that I'm just kind of waiting for it to happen. But if I'm nervous, I'll think about that stuff just because, well, it can't be worse than that.
Okay, so you go for the biggest problem because it's out of your control and something you cannot.
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%. Yeah, whatever I got going on, it can't be worse than that guy.
Hi, nice to meet you. I have anxiety, so I really don't know what it's like to just be like, well, it can't be that bad.
Yeah. I guess that's how I overcame anxiety.
Damn, teach me, please. Give me some lessons.
I just did. Just take what I said.
Okay,
and
okay.
apply it to your life.
And
Okay.
apply it to your life.
In the words of Mike. It's okay, Addison. All you got to do is think about things, take what you learn, and apply it to your life. That's what I do. No, it's not, Mike. You're right.
Damn, it's like Mike lives inside your head now.
I wish Mike was at this station. A good Michael would do. We already have a few Mikes, but a Mike would
I
do
was gonna
fantastic.
say we already have like too many.
We
yeah.
do have, I mean, maybe...
But all of them are
One
different.
Mike too many.
And this one's very different. Oh, hi guys, it's Mike.
All Mike's
He's like that one sheep that just stares at you.
Today I'm
while
going to show you
runs running off.
Today I'm going to show you how to hit a home run in left field over 400 feet in MLB The Show 23. Before we get into this video, please like and drop a subscribe. Yeah, you know what to do.
Okay.
Mikey Island on YouTube.
Really? You're dropping all those guys' socials.
You're welcome, Mike. He needs help.
So do you. Anyway, who's next?
Jess is
Dead.
next.
Okay, something that I deal with when I'm nervous. Okay, the thing that makes me nervous is everything, like heights,
You
clowns,
make me
spiders. Not really public speaking per se, because I took the class and I aced it.
Damn.
But it's like if I see someone that I find attractive, like I don't want to talk. Like I'd be like, "Why are you looking at me?"
Oh, like you forgot how to use your
yeah, I'd
tongue?
be like, "Oh, why are you looking at me?" But all right, whatever.
Stop looking at me.
Yeah, I do that a lot. I'd be like,
Okay, I need to stop doing that voice.
but how I deal with it, it's either if it's really bad, my hands get icy cold, that I dig my fingernails inside the palm of my hand, and then I try to like breathe in and out. Or if not, like I just kind of hug. That's it. I'm a big hugger. So if I like hug you for a long time, like do not like push me away. Like I need this. Like I'm
going
this.
to push you away.
Interesting. So when you're anxious, you just need...
Yeah, like
A
I just
hug.
need, because like I grew up with like my parents constantly showing like affection. So like the hugs, the kisses, the how are you know, like all of that.
Interesting.
Hi, sweetie.
Yeah.
I grew up with just do it. Just do it. Get
Yeah.
it over with.
No, see, like I was the youngest by like 8 years, so I was like the last kid. So when I would like have an anxiety kind of feeling with my boyfriend per se, I would like hold his hand. I'd be like, I want to hug. He's like, right now? And I'm like, yeah, like just hug me. And he's like, okay, so he'll do it, and then we'll just fall asleep like that.
Aww,
I wish.
So cute.
I wish. Shane hates it when I'm anxious because I'll be like, are you sure? Are you sure?
No.
And then I'll be quiet for a minute and be like, so are you really sure? And
That-
he's like, can you just stop?
He hates that too because I'm so bad. Like,
Or I'll be like, you gotta come with
overthink
me. I'll make him go with me places that he really doesn't have to go. But it's a comforting feeling knowing that somebody's there to
Exactly.
be with you. And then my sister's like, I don't like this teamwork that we do. Why can't you do anything on your own? It's like, yeah, but if you're anxious, isn't it just nice to know you have someone there with you?
Yeah, like when he tells me to go do laundry by myself, I'm like, especially when I'm out there, I'm like, hell no, like that's a 30-minute drive all by myself, especially in the dark, because you know, like there's no lampposts or anything out there. I'd be like, no, you're coming with me, or I'm not washing your clothes at all. I'll be like, fine, let's go. I'm like, I don't care if you stay in the car, like I just need you in the car with me.
Speaking of anxious, this is a little off. Not supposed to be off topic, but it's definitely like in the area of anxious of like what to do. So there's a laundromat not even like a block away from Shane's apartment. But I was looking, I don't know what made me bring this up, but I was looking at like sex offenders in the area.
Way to go.
Okay.
And apparently there's one around the block from Shane's apartment, and then there's another one 2 blocks away from that one. So there's like 2 in like a 3-block radius.
Yeah, they're like everywhere.
And 10 blocks away, there's a school, but it's okay because they only have to live within a 8-block radius.
I don't understand that. And
Where
it
else
just
would
doesn't.
they go?
They're all chicken
farther
nuts.
away from the schools.
Like an island?
I want them. Shane just thinks that they shouldn't live, but I really think.
It's not wrong.
But I really think that they just shouldn't be near the school.
They don't survive in jail.
Epstein's private island is now vacant. We have a place to ship all these imbeciles.
But I just.
No,
I
we
was
just give all of them a private island.
But speaking of
Too
the
much
laundry, I was telling Shane I really wouldn't want to. I wouldn't even trust myself walking on the block. I wouldn't trust myself walking to the laundromat.
Well, you're not a kid
Well, it
anymore.
also tells them what.
Yeah, but you look the part, though.
Hey,
That'd be a very disappointed pedophile. Oh, jeez.
seeing that they were interested.
He gets there and like, oh, you're 20-something. Oh, on your way to 30. Get
But
out.
Jamie looks like a kid. Like she has a
I
young
know, but
face.
once she
so
starts
it's-
talking, he'll realize.
I guess.
Get out.
Really, is my voice that identifiable that I'm not
You
a child?
make criminals want to retire. Ugh. Get out. Get out. This is why I don't do this anymore. Get out. It's like that guy who for Ancestry.com, he traded his lederhosen in for a kilt. I traded in my white van for a pickup truck.
Some of these really look the part of a pedophile too. Some of them really look like what you see in the movies.
Oh, they fit the part, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, I thought they were lying, but like these guys are the spitting image of what we think a pedophile is.
Yeah.
They got the beard, the eyes are really bugged out.
glasses.
No, there's not as many glasses. It's just like
Really?
the white
no,
hair,
they're
the eyes are
contacts.
buggy, like they just saw a child, and they're like, woo.
Yeah. Very
Disgusting.
scary.
But that's what makes me anxious, is knowing that like literally around the block is that there's like people who are out there to get you.
Wow.
Well, get
Luckily, there's nobody
Get the
within
younger
a
versions
2-mile
of us.
radius for me.
It's okay. The one in my town used to walk around making choo-choo sounds. He used to
in
walk-
hopes to get you.
No, he just I was
To lure
in a
you
pawn
over?
shop one day trying to buy something, and this idiot was just talking to the cashier. And the cashier had no idea who he was, but I know who this guy is.
How old were you?
I maybe 12 at the time.
How did you know?
Because I know I remember he used to walk around my neighborhood, and my mom used to yeah, okay, goodbye. And then she would go, you know who that guy is? And then she would tell me. Yeah, he was like very well known in my neighborhood.
Okay.
So I'm at the pawn shop trying to check out. I was buying a wrestling figure. Woohoo! That's probably got him wanting to talk to me. I was holding a figure of a guy in a Speedo. Probably got him.
Dead.
Probably
What was he saying?
He was talking about his childhood and some story. He had a friend named Fat and Slop. He had nicknames for all his friends and how they ran up a hill.
Were you
or something.
talking to Joe Biden?
Jack and Jill?
No, something. He was just talking. And the cashier was disinterested. So I guess once he saw the cashier was disinterested, he saw I was waiting in line. He goes. So yeah, I saw Fat, and then he just turns. He goes, and he ran up the hill. So then I had to follow him, and he fell down. So I had to push. Just this whole story.
This is definitely the story of Jack and Jill.
just rambling and rambling and rambling. And I'm like, he left.
And then
I'm
my
like,
sister bumped her head.
no, he walked out, and I'm like, all right, thank goodness. And I finally get to the counter, and I go, do you know who that guy was? He goes, no. I'm like, yeah, that's a pedophile. He goes, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. So now I informed the pawn shop, another classy bunch of people.
Dead.
And then I wanted to go next door to the pizzeria. So I'm like, okay, he left. I walk into the pizzeria. My dad meets up with me. We walk in. He's in the pizzeria talking to my friends at the pizzeria now.
Why is he allowed to talk to children?
They're not children. These are like the people who work at the pizzeria.
Oh.
Why is he allowed to talk?
I guess he realized if you do, after a little while, I could probably go back out into the neighborhood and say my hellos. No one wants to talk to you. But the same thing, my pizzeria didn't know. So he's walking out of the building, and he just goes, choo choo, and just walks out of the pizzeria.
I'm telling you right now, one of my
Choo-choo,
high
man.
schools, the teacher's father is deemed one, and it's really sad, because you can't see.
That's so embarrassing.
Sad too, because
Yeah.
even like even your family members have nothing to do with that, but because you're associated with
Oh,
them,
You can't see the
Guilty by
children.
association.
yeah, there's like a weird thing that people have. Like you see it all the time, bro. Like when people get arrested and stuff, you start seeing they seek out people like their family's social
How
media
did you
accounts.
not know?
Yeah, they go after their like. So if some guy gets arrested, they find their mother on Facebook, like you POS, you raised a MFer, like I hope
Yeah.
you rot in hell. Like what did she did? She did nothing. She did nothing except give birth to him, raise him. Then once he moved out, he did his own crazy crap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Can't help that.
Perspective goes out the window when stuff goes down like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So-
My dad has the same mentality as your boyfriend, Jamie. He's like, like if there's any like harm to a kid or like to somebody innocent, like just, he always says like straight into a blender, like build a human-sized blender and just
Get the chopping block.
put him in.
No, I just want them to live, but every day you take off a limb.
Oh.
I think they
suffer.
should. I think they should live without a certain body part. To be honest with you,
I was gonna say
yeah,
that too, or just chop it off slowly.
it's a perfect reminder.
Make
as to
them
who you
chop
are.
it off themselves.
How?
No, they wouldn't do it.
No.
You
Gun
would
to
have
their
to
head.
like.
Gun to their head.
Or you could
Ski
tie their
mask.
arm to a machine. It just makes them.
No, this is government people. We do everything humanely. There'd be Novocaine
Yeah.
and all
See,
this.
if this was the 1500s,
Final
we would be
meal.
like
Yeah.
drowning them, throwing rocks at them like they were witches.
Tar and
I feel like we
feathers.
need to bring back. You just bring the guy into the town square, and then you get to throw stuff at him.
No.
they do that still.
I
in a
want a
few
rock.
countries.
I want to
Hang
take
them.
the rock.
We can hang
Dwayne
them.
Johnson.
Yeah, take Dwayne Johnson.
Cuts a promo on the pedophile. You disgusting yabba dabba bitch. If you smell, it doesn't matter what you smell. He starts throwing rocks. The rock will throw a rock at you.
I feel like every criminal needs to be taken out by the rock.
Yeah,
now.
with a rock.
I thought I was gonna say I pick up the rock and just like use his head to smash the pedophile with.
No.
You cannot carry the rock.
The rock can carry.
The rock is
himself.
asking that you give him a rock. Now the rock is going to take this rock, turn it sideways, and stick it straight up. Your kid doesn't matter. You'll like that. And then starts kicking him, you know.
Like the rock is trying to be like, I'm Dwayne Johnson now. Know the rock,
No.
and it's like you're the rock forever.
It's time to go back to his old
The
ways.
Usos come out of nowhere too.
Enough of the kumbaya crap. Come back as a heel and just go ape on these MFs.
I hate wrestling, but I love the
Yeah,
rock.
hate is a very strong word.
Hate it.
You actually hate wrestling?
Yes.
She
I
just
used to
likes
have
it.
to
She
go
just
to
likes
really
it.
bad
Wait.
like wrestling things.
Stop it.
That's why.
I got an idea. They should just take wrestling, right? Stop making all these characters. Just take the real pedophiles and put them in there with the wrestling people and just
but
literally
no.
beat the crap out of them.
Nah, because then now it's a storyline. Then next week the story has to continue.
Yeah, you get a new pedophile and beat the crap out of him.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna put
I want to watch them die in a very eventful way.
Let's do a public hanging of them.
No,
Dude,
that's
you know what
more
it's like?
UFC.
No, that's more like what they did in Rome back in the medieval days. Just do it again.
Oh, little Timmy McFadden's in the
Oh
ring.
yeah, like dragging around Mussolini in the town square.
No, I'm talking like how they used to have like the Romans, like they would have to fight to the
gladiator
death.
fights.
Yeah.
That's different. That's
Oh.
different.
I want that, but
was
with
gonna
pedophiles and The Rock. Let's go. Who's with me?
I have to
The
tell
Rock-
you something.
wait,
the Rock.
wait.
The
can't
Rock?
fight.
No.
Hold on, wait. The Rock dressed as a gladiator.
Isn't that already happened?
Done it.
I just
know.
want to
It's
see
happened.
it.
He
Oh
was-
my god, I got the chills because I just remembered that.
Do yourself a favor. You want to get more? You want to get more chills? Watch the Scorpion King.
Scorpion.
Yeah, he was the Scorpion King.
I think I have seen that movie.
We'll watch it again.
I definitely think that we should get gladiator
sounds so
fighting
familiar.
featuring
What, this
pedophiles
one?
dying.
Yes, I have seen that movie. Oh my god, guys, I gotta go home.
I
now.
really want. to
Who's
see
doing
them
my Nassau
go.
mix? I gotta go home.
No, you don't.
I gotta take a
and
personal
the
moment.
matchup screen is their mug shots, the ones that they showed on the
Yeah,
news
before
years
they
ago.
start
Yeah.
the show and you
Yeah.
see who they're fighting against.
No,
and
but then there's going to be someone rooting for the pedophile.
Okay,
That's
well,
the
that
problem.
sucks.
You're gonna open up
Then
a
they
whole
would get
new
thrown
case
into
of
They're going to
things.
start selling merch. It's going to be bad.
there's not gonna be merch.
Yeah, there's going to be merch.
There's gonna be merch. This is America.
yeah,
People want merch for everything they go to.
Well, you know what? Every time that you buy something from the pedophile side, it just goes to defunding them.
wait, hold on.
Funding.
What if you're a
Are they even
pedophile and you're
funded?
really good at wrestling?
Defund the
You
pedophiles.
don't die, so you just win.
You know, really, when you separate art from the person, there's a line you have to draw. But some of these guys are so good in the ring, you can't deny it, man. They're so good. Like, the athleticism is really great. It's a shame what they did in their past. But man, you know, you could really separate art from the person. I could see we get this really moving forward with this.
I really want to have it just like a rainbow type of balloon that just says defund the pedophiles as you walk in.
And they have like a little table, and then there's like a weird, like cheesy advertisement of
And
it.
then, like,
Just once a day. With
Well, if
25 cents
if
a day.
we're defunding them, who's funding them to begin with?
Well, obviously, how else are
Figure
they
that out.
getting
The
here?
government.
How else are they getting onto the ring? They got to pay to get there, and then you
No,
take that
they-
money
They
away.
didn't pay. They got arrested and they're being thrown in.
Good.
Yeah, that's more
Good.
feasible.
So why are we talking about this in general?
Yeah, how do we go from what makes you nervous to how you deal with
Well,
it? to
pedophiles make me. I don't know about you, but pedophiles do make me very nervous.
yeah, I don't like them.
well, obvious.
Defund the pedophiles. I really like that slogan.
So the reason why we are talking about it is because more and more young people are speaking in over-the-top British accents when they are nervous or they feel anxious.
Yes, I
What
do
is
that all the
playing?
time.
God save the king.
Defund the pedophiles.
Queen Elizabeth! Queen Elizabeth is no longer with
She
us.
is dead.
She's in a box.
Rip bozo.
Let me tell you something. King Charles looks fly. I love King
With
Charles.
his little
King Charles
sausage
is the
fingers.
worst.
But my dad was making fun of him the other day, and I guess I thought he was talking about me. He goes, "Oh, here he comes, King asshole." and I go, "Excuse me, you M." I started going off my dad, and he goes,
Linda.
I didn't know you were okay with him cheating on Diana.
Nice.
I can hear.
Oh my god.
"Here we go, King." I'm happy England has a
What?
king again. Happy. It's about time they had a king, and I can't get enough of it.
Nope.
Seeing those people, hold his drapes up as he walks through the corridors, it's very royal.
Why did that end so perfectly?
Because England has a king, and it's showing.
I am so done. I'm so done today.
We need that in America. We need monarchs.
You know, it was a really anxious time. Just that. Just Linda not knowing what to do. Defund Linda and the pedophiles. How
I
about
have
that?
no idea what just happened.
You don't need to know.
God save
Because I'm
me.
short.